Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. Welcome back to my craft room. We are working on the camouflage envelope. I was going to do the belly band one as well, but we'll see how I make out with just this first of all. So I just grabbed a few of my test prints. I think this one might be really interesting for this project. Actually, I'm going to go with this one. This is the one of the vintage wallpapers, the fairy tale one. What was it called? Once Upon a Time. I forget exactly. Let me think about that for a minute here. But this one, I'll be able to see my pencil marks, and there's enough of a design here that I hopefully can camouflage this as I hoped. I kind of like this blue too. Put that right up to the edge. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with the blue. Okay, I'm lining up my printable right to the edge of my envelope. It doesn't matter, size of your envelope doesn't matter, but you do need a pencil because we will be erasing these lines after. So stick really close to, trace out the flap of your envelope. Okay, now we're going to cut that flap and be really careful. Stick right to the pencil line. Don't cut down into beyond the pencil line. Just try to take your time and stay right on the pencil line as best as you can. Now I'm filming in the evening using a lamp, and I really don't enjoy that, but I wanted to have this video ready for you tomorrow because I won't be able to film tomorrow. There we go. There. Okay, so before we do any gluing, let's get rid of the pencil marks on both the flat piece and the base piece. Do it now because otherwise you'll be running into glue, and your eraser crumbs here will be yesterday it was sponge crumbs, now it's eraser crumbs. Okay, and then if you see any pencil here, get rid of that. Look at my ugly shiny mat. Ugh. Okay. And Sherry, by the way, I did look at one of the mats you told me just at our local fabric store, and it was quite expensive. So I will continue to look for that brand you told me. Started with an O or an A, I forget now, but as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's what Sherry was talking about. But I'm not surprised. That store, it's a little pricey. Okay, that looks good. So what we want to do, what we want to do is glue this to the flap, and then this will get glued to the paper. The trick will be not to glue the envelope shut, because you'll see there'll be a white space underneath because we're trying to make this look like camouflage. So let me just turn this over. Right now I'm just going to glue the flap. You really want to burnish this well because we want nice, that's pencil. We want a nice connection. So what we don't want to see right now is we don't want to see any white space of envelope. We want this to, that looks good to me. A little bit. Push it that way a bit. Okay. Oops. I am doing this a little hastily, so hopefully it turns out okay. can see just a little bit of the corner there. Oops, that's not going to be, well, let's hope it turns out. Let's see. Maybe I can trim that. I don't know. Don't trim anything just yet. Let's see. Okay, and then what's going to happen is this will get glued here, and hopefully when it's glued down and burnished nicely, you will have that camouflage look. So my suggestion is to glue this so that you don't over glue on your envelope and end up gluing your envelope shut. Let's start with this. Just guessing at how far down I need to come. Now I'll probably end up wrapping this right around the back of the envelope. Okay, let's see. Turn your envelope over, close your envelope, and then match this up. So hopefully you have glue that gives you a little bit of forgiveness, a little time to line things up. Looks good. I think I'm lined up really well. I do see a little bit of extra. I hope I don't end up with a hole. If it's overlapping, fine. It's minuscule. There it is. That's better. Okay, good. Good. Okay, well that was the idea. Now I'm going to wrap this around. That's sticky. See my pens, see what I'm talking about? Those the eraser crumbs. Oops. Okay. This is the side of the envelope. And then this is actually the front of the envelope I'm gluing now, and I'm going to wrap that paper right around. Cover up that ugly envelope. That, and we'll trim that off, and then we'll talk about possibly doing the belly band. Okay. Now we'll talk about inking here in a second. So I can see the top of my envelopes. My flap is, oh, I hope I didn't cut it. It's hard to see in this light what I'm doing exactly. Oh, a little bit. I got a little bit of a hole there, but nothing to get too excited about. Okay, so here's our envelope, our camouflage envelope. So once you're burnished, hopefully that's good and close. You should have an envelope that is difficult to see the flap. Burnish this side really well too. We want it to lay very, very flat. As we all know, when we glue and we cut and trim, things get a little wonky sometimes. Okay, so not the best job, Kathy. Oh, this is lifting. Not the best job. Okay, so talking about inking, if I were to ink the flap around here, you would definitely see it. It wouldn't be camouflaged anymore. But basically, that's it. That's all that quickie reel was about for camouflage. So again, you just want to take the paper you're using to camouflage with, wrap the, it's not even going to show you, wrap the flap around, trace it out, cut it, and then just simply glue those two pieces on. It's not too, nothing exciting. So I'm going to ink the outside edges only and not the flap so that I try to maintain that camouflage. But here on the edges where the white is showing, I didn't do a very good job trimming. Hopefully you do better. And I'll do the top. Yeah, well, that is showing a bit. I'm gonna try to hide it. I didn't do the best job cutting. But that's camouflage. But even if you're not trying to absolutely go camouflage and hide it, it's still a neat concept, right? Where it's a continuation. There's no disruption in the pattern. I still think it's a pretty neat envelope like that. So when you open it, you do see the white here. Now you can trim that off or just leave it. I think it's kind of neat if we just leave it. And then the next video was simply a belly band. But in that video, I had glued the flap down and decorated the envelope and put the belly band on it that way. But I don't want to glue this down because it's really pretty. But I have absolutely no... it was just a very simple, I kind of want that at the top. Just a very simple thing to put a belly band across there. So let me see what I have for scraps here. Oh, from the freebie kit. Oh, this might be kind of neat. Yeah, let's cut this out here. These lights are so hot. I don't know how people use them all the time. Which one do I want? I like that. I like the robin. I'll probably end up using the robin. Of course, it's right in the middle, but that's okay. But this is cardstock, so this will make a good belly band. Very good. So this could go either way. I feel like this is upright. Yes, I feel like that is correct. And then just simply put a belly band on your envelope. I'm only wrapping this to get my cut lines, that's all. When you work with busy patterns, sometimes it's just really hard to see, right? And of course you can decorate belly band. Nothing too earth-shattering here. Now I will be putting this in as a floating envelope. I'll stick it in a pocket or something in our journal because I don't want to cover up that. I don't want to glue down that flap. So just a simple belly band, just a reminder to You can still put belly bands on top of your envelopes. And then we'll grab one of these really cute cards. I kind of like the idea of using this one with the blue because of the blue on the back. So let's use that one from the freebie kit. That's the Let's Ask. It matches the Let's Ask Autumn kit. And my coffee shop is listed below in the comments or in the description box below of this video, or all my videos actually. So you can go snag this freebie kit. It's 3 pages. I think it's number 21. My freebie copies are numbered. They're all numbered. So that gives us a really nice amount of writing space, journaling space. And that is the perfect size for that. Okay, let's find a little place to tuck this in our journal. So I'm looking for a pocket. There's one right there, right at the beginning. Perfect. So that is lovely. Okay, well there you go. So there's 2 quickie projects. So quick. So we did the camouflage, which is really cool. I quite like that. And then a belly band. So I, off the top of my head, can't remember what days those were, but I will certainly have them in the title so you know which videos, and in the description box below, you'll know which videos I was remaking there. Okay, great. Fabulous. Quick, nice and quick. Those are nice, quick little projects that you can do. And they certainly add like that's a real statement piece, isn't it? I quite like that. We could put something on the belly. You could further decorate your belly band, put some sort of a sentiment or something on there. Really cute. Oh, wait. Let's do that. I really want to cover up the bird that's there. Oh, that would be just so pretty. Let's do that. So this journal is getting pretty chunky. So I was thinking maybe I should get another one prepped for more of these envelope projects because they're not all going to fit in here. Unless I realize that some of them might be a little bit thin. And here I go. This is my own fault though. I'm adding bulky stuff to it and I just can't help myself. I just can't. Let's see how that's going to fit. Oh, that's really pretty. That is really pretty. I like it. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I'll put this in here. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.